Hi, and welcome back to Poltergeist Board Games. Today we're going to be doing a playthrough of Berlin, Fall of the Reich, 1945 by Revolution Games and Take Aim Designs. So first I'm going to set up the board. What you do is you have the units here and you put them in a draw cup and then you place them throughout the board based on the color here. So this is light urban and heavy urban. And then, anyways, we'll start with the light urban since they have the most. So I just put them here in the draw cup, mix them up, and then don't look at the bottom side. You just want to look at this, or make sure you have this side, and then start putting them out. And so I will do that and then be right back with the next setup. Okay, I finished that, and you all usually have a couple left. Just put them back in your baggie and back in the box. They do that so that you can't memorize all the pieces, and it changes things up. Okay, so the next one we'll do is the Suburban. They're the brown ones. They go along the outside of they form the border here. And then also there's a couple inside here. There's two inside here. So let me place those in our cup here. Mix them up. And then I will place these out here and I'll be right back. Okay, so we have a lot more of those left. Put those back in the box. And next we'll do the heavy urban, which are the black. They go here mainly in the middle. They are the most vicious of them. There is one out here on the outskirts there. So let me place these in our cup. All right, in our cup, and then I'll be right back. Okay, the heavy urban have been put out. This is what we have left over. So put them in the baggie and throw them back in the box. All right, next we're gonna do the forest area. There's not many areas. There's two there, two here, two there. So just 6 of them. I'll just do those real quick. Here's our cup. Mix them up. Make sure we have this. And two, 4, 6. Okay, the rest go in the bag. Only 2 of them. And put those in the box. And then lastly, we have the Citadel, which go here, these two, which are our main objectives to try to capture. So we put 2 of those out, one there, and one in the Chancellery. Okay, so now we will set our units up. Our units start over here on the right, over here on the bottom, and then up top, up there. So we have 3 access areas to come in. Okay, so I will start with the top. and they're labeled. So it's LMN, and these have on here, this one's an M. So you just put them, and they're up on those zones, the outside zones, they do not have stacking limit. So you can have all these units in there, so don't worry about that. And we have L, and we have M, we have N, and we have another L. Okay, let's do the right side here. That's A and B. So we have an A, we have a B, a B, a B, a B. So you don't have to worry about the stacking until you get into here. And then it's 4 units is the limit. So you will have to decide, break these up into subgroups. And then there's usually like a couple left over, so I just kind of trail behind as kind of like a supply, you know, to, if one gets sent away, I can quickly fill in. All right, so then we have the bottom area. And that's D, E, and F. So it goes D, E. Can't see it. There we go. So it goes D, E, F. We got an F. D, D. We've got E's. Okay, so now all of our units are out on the board. Next, we will put our support units out, and they go in this used support box here. So you have the artillery support, and then you have 2 of the Sturmovix here for air support. So artillery will give you a +2 to your attack value. Here's the artillery support. On the back it says +2. And then the air support will give them just 1 die instead of 2 D6s when they roll their defensive value. Here. Just throw those in there. Where's the other air support? There he is. Okay. The rest of these are artillery. All right. So that's in there. All right. So now we do our game board things that All right, so we have supply counters. There's two of them. One's a 10 and one's a 1. Those will start out at 0. And then we have our random event, which will go on our chart that I will show you later. Then we have our attack value. That's going to go in our attack value chart down. Can you see that? No. It's over here, right there. So there's one. And then we have the German defensive value. That'll go there. Then we have our turn marker. Will go in our turn box up here. Be turn 1. We have our morale, which we have a ×10 and a ×1. So we start off, the German morale starts off at 50. So they're going to start there. 10. And then we have the Stalin approval, which is a new thing, a new addition. So that will go, that starts at 19, and that's over here. So we go 10s, oops, and 19. And then we have our Bloody Streets counters. So whenever you have a stalemate, you throw one of these down, and then when you do the next combat, you're gonna roll, and there's certain things that happen for there. So I just put those kind of in the middle here. And then you're gonna be left with these 3 counters here. So these 3 are German optional counters that you can put, it's an optional thing that you can give them an advantage. You know, if this game is too easy for you, which I haven't won any series yet, so anyways, all right, so we have all our units out, everything is out. So this has been the setup for Berlin, fall of the Reich. So the next I will do, the part 2 will be the playthrough of the game. So we'll go through the charts and things like that, and then do the playthrough. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next video.